Well, well, well. Guess who is back? That's right. It's me. I don't remember the drums going so hard on this version. But I'm not gonna complain. Now watch me freak out. Oh! This is, the video from New Year's. This is just as we sat out. We had just left port. You can see the city of Bergen in the background there. That's where the ship set out from. You see there's a little boat ship right here in the center. That's the ship that fired off the entire fireworks display for the city. And we were right next to it. And it was good. My hand was very shaky because, surprise, surprise, December 31st in Norway is cold. At midnight. Like, what are you gonna do? Keep filming until my phone runs out of batteries. Of course, that's what I'm gonna do. I've turned the audio of the video off, both because loud explosions, hee hee hoo hoo, and also because there was a very loud speaking, probably excessively inebriated gentleman standing right next to me, constantly talking into my ear. So I thought I'd just, leave him out of it. Maybe I'll cut the video down to only the parts where there's no speaking. Oh. Oh, that was a good one. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that, it's beautiful. Yeah. Lord mercy. Oh. That was that. Hold on. Let's go over to this one. That's still Christmas themed. Sorry about that. And let's open up the images. It's a very important image to start off with. This, of course, as you can tell, is a blurry picture of floor. The first picture I took on the trip was when I got into my cabin, which was on the absolute lowest deck. It was on the first deck, the lowest one there is, literally at the very bottom. I don't know if there's anything below where I was sleeping. If there is, like, regular passengers do not have access to it. There was a hatch in, like, this staircase area that went further down, but I guess that's like down into the bilge or whatever it's called of the ship. I was as far down in the ship as any passenger is allowed to go, and that's where I was sleeping, which meant I had all of the creaking and eeking and sounds during the night as we were going through. Turbulent weather is putting it nicely. I was in a goddamn roller coaster at some points. Anyways, the first picture I took was on the floor of my cabin, and I made it intentionally blurry because that's what I was asked of. Here's the cabin. This is what the cabin looked like. It was very small. It had 2 beds. I only used this one because I am a heavy person, so I wasn't gonna climb in and out of a bunk bed that's literally only supported by whatever hinges on there. It didn't have any additional support, so I'm not trusting that. Which meant when I slept on the bottom one, which was slightly narrower than the top one. And also, this couch cushion thing was attached to the wall, which gave me even less space to lie down on. Here's my camera, my Instax SQ40, I think it's called. It's one of them instant cameras that print square photos, the one that isn't Polaroid. Because Polaroid is slightly more expensive. There's a chocolate there that I got at check-in. Luckily, the camera's not good enough to dox me. My name is on that envelope somewhere. And right here, this is the bathroom, the door to the bathroom. I did not take a picture of the bathroom. If you've been to a cheap hotel with no bathtub, you can probably imagine what it's gonna look like. The toilet is literally in this door, just right in there. That's where the toilet is. And then right next to it, that's the shower. And then right on the other side, that's the sink. With too many mirrors, I'd say. There's a big, like, the entire wall above the sink is a mirror. There was a medicine cabinet on the other wall that had a mirror on it. You open the medicine cabinet, there was another mirror on the inside of the door of the medicine cabinet. Too many mirrors. Don't like that. Luckily, there weren't any mirrors in the rest of the cabin. There's the ladder, if I ever wanted to get up into the top bunk. Which I didn't. Here's the outside of the boat. This is deck number 5 on MS Vesterol, which is the smallest and oldest ship in the fleet of this company that goes on this cruise. And I consider myself lucky that I was able to get a trip on it, because this ship is retiring this year. Hold on. Just enjoy the music. I'm gonna change the title of the stream. There we go. Anyways, it's there's snow, there's wet. This is deck number 5, so 4 above the one I was sleeping in. And we're still this is still at port before we set off. Whoops. Back in the cabin. Here we are. This is up on deck number 6. I think this is like the little roofed area with some wind shelter. Again, I was just taking pictures of the outside area because I'm on the boat. My hands weren't steady and it was dark, so the pictures are blurry. Trust me, there's another version of this exact same picture that's even more blurry that I deleted. This was the best one I could get. This is the city of Bergen, Norway. What we're looking at here is just, if we ignore the buildings are buildings, every city has one, or at least one. In the background here is one of them, you know, them trains that go upside a mountain, cable car, but not like the dangly kind of cable cars, more like the actually on a track but gets pulled up by a cable, because there's two, like when one goes up, another one comes down and they meet in the middle, and so the weight is distributed evenly. It's one of them. If you ever find yourself in Bergen, Norway, If you're lazy, take that track up, because there's a wonderful view from up there. If you're not lazy, walk up. It's a mountain, but you should walk up. And if you're kind of lazy, you should take the track up and then walk down again. Trust me, it's very nice. The lifeboats that we luckily did not end up needing. This is taken from deck number 6, further forward on the ship, taken towards the stern. Here's the gangway. This is where I walked on the ship. Right after taking this picture, I ate shit and slipped down the fucking stairs. Right behind me, there's a set of stairs. Outside stairs. Very steep stairs, like steel stairs, that go down to the outside portion of deck number 5. I got halfway down there, and then my feet just disappeared from out under me, and I just down, and I had a bruise on my ass and a scuff on my arm for like half the trip after that. Good way to start my vacation. Anyways, here's some more pictures of the exact same direction. Look at this lighting. This light pollution is what happens when you try to take a picture of the dark with a phone. Milky, milky bright lights. Explosions over the city of Bergen. Again, this is one of the more stable shots I could actually take. And here we are, finally setting off. I'm assuming these were employees because they were just sitting there in the Tesla, black Tesla, just watching us as the ship set off. Okay. And I went back and I took an almost identical shot to the earlier one, but now we'd moved slightly forwards. There's proof we're no longer at the dot. We're off. There's water. Here's people. They're all waiting for fireworks. Here's more people. This is we got champagne. Everybody got one free glass of champagne, excluding, I think, one person who was underage. The one underage person still asked very nicely if they could have one, but for legal reasons, the answer was no. Here's ocean and land in the distance with a single firework. Wow, it's beautiful. The fidelity of modern mobile phone cameras astonish me again and again. This is a staircase. I wanted to take pictures of what the boat looked like. Can you blame me? Also, look at the swag of whoever this is. Wonderful. I love not taking pictures of people's faces. So, as we got out, we just slightly left port. and we just sort of just turned a little bit out into the fjord, and we positioned ourselves. I say we. The crew positioned the ship, but I say we because we were positioned. We were positioned in a way so that we could easily see the fireworks from the city before we officially set off. And then I didn't take any more pictures because my phone ran out of batteries from the video that I showed at the very start. Whoops. This is the next day. I slept for a while. I don't think I left my cabin until 10. Well, I don't even remember if I got breakfast the morning after. Because the weather, night number 1, the weather was bad. Luckily, this type of boat, it doesn't swing back and forth. It doesn't tip very much, but it's not a huge ship, so it does lift and sink with the waves very noticeably. So, me not being used to that, didn't sleep very well. So I was awake for a long time, and so I slept until far into the morning. So I think this is close to noon, actually. Which, yeah, this is what noon looks like in Norway. Can you believe it? But I am very happy I went outside when I did, because I got these wonderful views, and I could finally, in daylight, see that we were on the water, we were going somewhere. I was on my own ocean adventure, and it felt great. Also, the fact that I was completely on my own, like, it was so quiet, and it was so still. The ocean was so calm, because we were, as you can see, there's land, and on the other side there's also land, so there wasn't any open ocean. So everything was very nice and relaxed and calm, and the weather was impeccable, yet I was the only one out on deck. Beautiful stuff. Boat. This must have been afternoon, because at this point, as you can see, the sun was setting behind the mountains and we were starting to get cast into shadow. Then we stopped at the first long stop of the trip, which was in a location that I do not remember. Let me get a map up. Google Maps. Google Maps will have to do. This was Ålesund. I'm pretty sure. Yes, this was the first and longest stop of the entire trip. We were here from about 1:30 in the afternoon to 8 in the evening. It was a long stop. Unfortunately for me, this was also on a Sunday, so nothing was open. It was also... Wait, no, it wasn't a Sunday. What the hell am I talking about? It was New Year's Day. That's why everything was closed. My bad. This was in January 1st. Of course, nothing's open. The XL Diner from me, an XL person who wanted an XL meal because I skipped an XL breakfast. Get back here. But unfortunately, no such luck. The view from port was pretty good though. I am absolutely amazed by the idea that this building with a glass section to it right by the water is a school. Can you fucking imagine sitting studying and just having this as your view? You glance up from the boring ass text you need to remember for next week's test, and you just have this. You have this view. Unbelievable. And quite frankly, unfair. There was a statue literally right behind me as I took this picture. This is just me turning around 180 degrees. There was this statue covered in snow. It's the guy on the bow of a boat. And England's farting, dude. Well, we'll never know when it began, but England was farting all the way until 1945. I gotta zoom out again. Here's Johnny Kiosk. I don't know why I found this so entertaining, but just the fact that there was a place called Johnny Kiosk was very entertaining to me. Johnny Kiosk, the cousin of John Supermarket. And then there was the Milk Barn Lounge, which I would never be in because I am lactose intolerante. Then, there was the first glimpse of Northern Lights. It didn't look good because it was slightly cloudy and it was still pretty bright out. So Bergen, the city we left from the day before, actually got a lot nicer. Northern Lights than this, which was a shame, because what's the point of going on a Norwegian coast cruise in the winter if not to catch the Northern Lights? And then the place you leave from gets intense Northern Lights right after you leave. What a scam. Here's another blurry floor pic with I think this is a table leg. I think this is part of a couch. You're welcome. Here we are in a different city. Hold on. I can remember where this is. If I simply zoom out on the map. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure this was the next day. Which means we were... This might have been Buda already. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, judging by what I see on the map. Yes. So we're already, at this point, day 2, we're already like halfway up the country. It went really quick. I don't remember if I took any more pictures. Oh, I sure did. This was an hour and a half later. It went from overcast and daylight to nighttime in an hour and a half. That's the boat. This is the ship. Here's over here's the area with the little roofed bit, the blue lights. Right behind here is the stairs that I completely ate shit down. And here's the same picture, but slightly up. This is the Troll Fjord. Going out on deck and seeing this view with my own 2 eyes was one of the coolest fucking things I have ever experienced in my damn life. This picture does absolutely not do justice the fucking awe of just those big ass fog lights lighting up the side of a mountain that's otherwise fucking invisible by just how dark it is. You wouldn't know that mountainside was there because everything is just black. The ocean, black. The mountainside, black. The sky, black. Everything's just dark. So when it just lights up, it was phenomenal. And this is a cool picture, I guess, but this just looks like the mountain, isn't it? And in comparison to what this actually looked like in real life, it's not even close. It's not even a little bit close. So I took a couple more pics, and they don't look as good, but it was still cool because you with laser beams. Turns out ship fog lights are pretty bright. Can you imagine being a small animal? You just have your retinas seared by a passing ship that just wanted to have a peek at what was going on, and you just eyeballs get annihilated. Also, what the fuck is what kind of post-processing bullshit was my phone doing with this? You shouldn't trust your phone camera. This is what it does to a picture you take. Nothing is real. It kind of just... Any picture you take with a cell phone has a filter on it, even if you didn't ask for it. There's always something going on. It's always making adjustments. Do not trust your phone camera. It's all basically generated content. It was very nice. It was dark, it was cold, there was snow everywhere. We were going through a very narrow fjord. Ominous mountain. And then it was morning again. This time there was a pretty small stop in this place that I don't remember the name of. I don't think I even went on land. But we were stopped next to this bridge. So I went out on deck and I took a picture of the bridge at least. What's the least I could do, huh? It's the least I could do. I do not remember what this town's called. Gonna be real with you. Here's a guy. So, we arrived in the afternoon to a city called Homsa. It is pretty far north. It's further north than the entirety of Sweden is. The northernmost tip of Sweden is not as far north as this city is. And that city had a little place called the Troll Museum. And this was one of the exhibits. Just a troll guy. There he is. Look at him. He's really going through it. I say we just leave the music going for a while with this photo open. I'm gonna have a little snack while we stare at this this man. So, this was the only stop of the trip where I actually was meeting someone. I met a friend that I'd only talked to online before, which is always scary, I think. They didn't know what I looked like. I didn't know what they looked like, so it was easy for me to find them. And we sort of just walked around town for a while. Went to this troll museum, went to a place called the Lego Attic, which is kind of just a small old house repurposed as a comic book shop with books, comic books, manga, little like stuffed animals, merchandise, Pokemon cards, and then the entirety of the upstairs area was just floor to ceiling Lego sets. Way outside of my price range. It was great. Still having a snack, bear with me. Alright, I've had a snack, but now I feel like I need a drink. Before that, let's zoom out. And let's look at a street. This is This is just a straight. This was just in the afternoon. Like 3, like 4, maybe 5, getting close to 5 in the afternoon, maybe. Sky is just dark. All right, I got a drink. Check this shit out.
How was that?
I love that effect. I like that effect a lot. Anyways. We went to a bar or a pub, whatever. Brought my camera. That camera didn't work very well because it was dark. I had one singular rum and coke, and that was the only alcoholic beverage I had off of the boat for the entire trip. Because remember, on the boat, I had a singular glass of champagne on New Year's Eve as we set out. Remember this. This will be on the test later. And then there's more. Oh no. Random people. You gotta blur their face or move them out of frame. Or I could just move on to the next one. I really liked the lighting at the bar. It was like red lights up top, neutral lighting elsewhere, and then just this clean LEDs. It was nice. It was nice, felt nice, you know? Yeah. I kept taking pictures because I liked how green it was. But this one's dark. And this one's very dark. But it really lets you see like the green lights, the red lights, the orange lights. I really like that. This one's even darker. This one's even darker. Do drink. That's my drink. And then there it is. As we set off from Tromsø. I caught the Northern Lights, like an actual beam of it. Just chilling above the city. I only had my phone on me at the time. Wait, no, I didn't. I just couldn't take a good picture of it with my DSLR. Still haven't figured out how to take pictures of Aurora Borealis with that camera. So I just pointed my phone at it, hit the shutter, and this was as good as we were gonna get. Unfortunately. You can see it slightly better here because a bit bigger exposure. You can tell by just how fucked up the lights from the city are. Ow. But judging by no, this is taken with the DSLR. So that's the difference. Phone camera, DSLR. Phone camera, DSLR. Phone camera, DSLR. This is all the digital doohickeys your phone does to make an image look okay. You can tell all the artifacting and the wobblies. And then with the DSLR, it's just grainy and smudgy because I moved while the exposure was happening. There. We can just hang on this for a little bit. Because it's been an hour. And if it's been an hour, that means the pre-roll ad block is gonna run out, so we're gonna run another 3-minute ad. Just look at this for a while. Oh, and the music is also running out. Fantastic. Love to hear and see it. How about I get some... How about I get some more of that, huh? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for thank you for redeeming ad time. That's exactly what we're doing. If you want, I can schedule another ad as soon as it becomes available again so you don't waste your points. Or you can have a point refund. Whichever one you want. I don't know how to give a point refund, but I can sure figure it out. Alright, we're simply gonna count it then. Hi, welcome. This is the Northern Lights. They took even more blurry pictures. Red pixel. Don't know what that's all about. Then. Oh. The day after. We reached Nordkapp, which is the northernmost point in Norway. The northern tip of this island is the northernmost point of the country of Norway. You don't get further north than this. Unfortunately, you had to like book a bus trip to go to the northern side of the island, but that was like $150–200 for like a 3-hour trip. I wasn't gonna fucking do that. Not a fucking chance. Not a goddamn chance in hell. So I stayed in this town, which was called Honningsvåg. And I just wandered around a bit. Took some pictures of the street. Like, when you get this far north, you don't pave the roads. Or, I mean, I guess the roads are paved, but you don't, what's it called? You don't, plow. You don't do snow plowing the same way you would elsewhere. Because the amount of effort it would take to completely remove any ice and snow far outweighs just, leaving a good couple of centimeters and maybe like an inch or two of snow and ice. Because it's so cold that it's not really gonna get that slippery. So they just chuck some gravel on it and leave it. Yeah, they just live with it. I think, like, once you get about, like, halfway north in Norway, they stop salting the roads and they just start chucking gravel and just crossing their fingers and drive carefully, I guess. Haha. This was on a Sunday, which meant no stores were open, so I was just wandering around. The middle of the day, I walked around. Here's the ship again. There's the ship. That's the boat I was on. There it is. To me, this is Norway. Fishing boats, ocean, mountains, all in the same picture. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. That's the good. I don't know what this is. I don't know why you would. Simpsons RV, I guess. Just out of frame is a very sexy Marge that I don't think I took a picture of. I feel like I was gonna, but then I forgot. It would be, especially with sexy Marge with her cleavage on display on the back there. As children, we're literally like out sledding just past here. Good stuff. At this point, it started to get dark. And so I started to head back towards the boat. Poor guy. The Sisyphean task of clearing snow. But still, it must be done. I caught a glimpse of the ship again, in between these two houses. You kind of see into what, the bridge? Okay, I guess here we can kind of tell just how far down I was. So if this is deck 5 with the outside area, then one step down is deck 4. This is where the cafeteria was, and in front here is where the like dining area was. Then one step down, that's deck 3, right on the red line there. Then another step down, it's deck 2. And that means I was all the way down here at the water line. That's where I was sleeping, actually on the water line. Ugh. I wasn't anxious about it while I was there, but now in the aftermath, just actually realizing how close to the water I was at all times while sleeping, while being unconscious. That fucks with me a little bit. 10 out of 10 would do again though. Yeah. I mean, of course there was like a huge slab of steel between me and the ocean. I gotta imagine that at some point I must have been pretty close to some sort of sea creature, right? Just like swimming right underneath the ship. Anyways, this far north, a bicycle's not gonna do you any good. So you get one of these things. I saw people actively using these. These are, you can tell what these are. These are like, they're long sleds. And there are like planks that go back. You stand on these, and they're basically like kick sleds, right? They have a seat on up front, so you can either have a passenger or you can like put some cargo, I guess, if you want to go shopping with this thing. And you stand on the back and you just walk or kick off and start sledding. Boat. More boat. Look how steep the mountainside is. Boat. Look how fucking steep this is. This is Norway, dude. This is what I love about this country. This is from an actual camera. Like, all the ones that I've been going through here are a mix of my DSLR. Like, you can see these wide ones, these are from my phone. These not as wide ones, these are from the DSLR. But like, this is what I love about this country. It's just like, you can live right next to the sea and then there's just a wall of stone. It's just right there. That just goes straight down into the water. I found a culture house. Which was fun for me because I know one of the people whose family owns this place and runs this place. They do like plays and stuff here, hold concerts. But it was a Sunday, nothing's open. So I took a picture of the front door and I sent it to my friend, and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing all the way up there?" They weren't home, they were abroad, so they couldn't come meet me. But that was fine. If I wanted to meet up with someone, I should have sent them a message before leaving, but I didn't. Mountains looks like something from a movie. Yeah. It's why I don't think I could ever, like, I don't think I could live in a landlocked area, you know? In like a field. I think the Midwest is right out. The American Midwest, I would simply perish. Or like southern central Canada, I would die. Such open, yes, like say Manitoba, Ohio, places like that. Something closer to home, Denmark or the Netherlands, flat as fuck places. I could not live there. I would freak the fuck out from just the lack of anything tall. A building should never be the tallest thing in an area. That's wrong. I went back here, the same place, and I took more pictures. There's a car, there's not a car. What happened to the car? Nobody knows. Oh, never mind. There's the car. It went just drive on. And then I went into the one place that was open, like a convenience store. I got some snacks. I got a baguette. I got some drinks, and then I went back on the boat. After taking some blurry pictures in the dark. Yep. Just a cheeky little bit of Aurora Borealis. Absolutely light polluted the fuck out of the from the lights that were on the boat. And then we were at the last point, Kirkenes. This is a town that is pretty much right at the Russian border. This place was fucking cold. I'm so happy I brought a face covering, because at this point, my skin hurt just from being outside. But still, even this far north. Don't you do it. Don't. Well, that's not the notification I was expecting to see. Hi, Gobus. I was about to say I hope you enjoyed playing Xenoblade, but I know who you are. You always enjoy Xenoblade. That's such a good emote. There's the notification I was waiting for. Okay. As always, I have my big jug of water right next to me. I was prepared for this. Now listen to me drown. Definitive Edition. I don't have that one. I only have the original for the Wii. The original Xenoblade Chronicles. I don't have the original Xenoblade. Listen, I only tangentially know about Xenoblade Chronicles. I don't actually know what any of the other Xeno franchise is about. Heresy. Alchemoth. Start right before going to Prison Island. Well, it's good to hear you didn't go to prison yet. It's nice you're still out here with us. I just before you arrived, I talked about how I don't think I could live in the Netherlands because it's too fucking flat, because listen, I need mountains. I need mountains like these. How can I live if I don't have this outside my door? I need a tall, huge piece of rock in the scenery. Anyways, then I went to a place that was kind of flat. I say kind of flat, but there's a hill right there. And this is a hill you would need to travel far to see in the Netherlands. You say that. You say it's simple. But to me, it would be like going cold turkey off of caffeine. I would have abstinences, I would feel withdrawals, and I would have headaches for weeks. That might also just be because my only experience with being in the Netherlands was during summer, 2 years in a row, and there were heat waves both times. Maybe the heat was just getting to me. Maybe it didn't have anything to do with the lack of tall rock. Maybe I was just on the verge of heat stroke at all times. Don't you ever mention the middle of the ocean to me again. Anyways, there wasn't really a lot to do here. This isn't really like a hip happening town. At least not this part of it. There's a kiwi, there's the boat next to just a bunch of snow. Featuring a guy. This is how close to Russia we are. We are close enough to Russia that some stores have their name in Russian because Russian people just show up and do shopping here. There's in fact a famous story about Russian people going to Norway, going to just a regular Norwegian grocery store, buying as many diapers as they can carry, and then smuggling those diapers back to Russia. Because diapers in Norway are subsidized by the government, so they are cheap. Diapers are very cheap in Norway compared to other places. So there is an actual Russian diaper smuggling ring. That's a real thing. There's Russian diaper smugglers who enter Norway and smuggle diapers back to Russia. I don't know if that's still happening, considering current events that are still happening. But it sure was a thing that was happening, say, a decade ago, when I first heard the story. Most of the things I saw was just old people shoveling snow. And while it's daylight out, the sun was not up. This is right after noon. The sun is not up, but it's just close enough to being up that we still get some daylight. This is a Soviet monument of, so, during World War II, Norway was occupied by Nazi Germany, including this town all the way north. So, in this town, you can find this monument, which celebrates the fact that the Soviets came in and liberated the town from the Germans. Which, you know, considering the whole Cold War thing that happened afterwards, makes it kind of feel like a little bit wild to us who weren't alive at the moment when it happened, you know? Surprise, surprise, I wasn't around during the end of World War II. But, way back in those days, having the USSR come in was better than still being under the Nazis. So they got a statue. Good job, Soviet Union. You did it. And then I went back on the boat. The moon was there. The sun was... It's behind there somewhere. It's not up, but it's behind there somewhere. Now, Digi mentioned the middle of the ocean. There's a horizon right there, and there's fucking nothing. There's just a blue line, and there's clouds. Which, you know, I think confirms that the Earth is in fact flat. That's how that works. No, yeah. Obviously, because the middle of the ocean is not just flat. Because while if you look around, of course you just see a bunch of flat. But then if you look down, there's more down. The down doesn't stop at your feet. The down continues for a long time. For a long time, it continues into a down you cannot survive. Swimming does take more energy than walking, which makes the middle of the ocean even more terrifying. Anyways, these photos were taken right after one another, so it's just, I take this picture, I turn around, I take this picture. We love setting fire to the gas. This is just natural gas being burnt for the sake of getting rid of it. Because we love our planet. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Setting fire to gas, my beloved. I took a lot of pictures of the exact same scenery because, oh, nice sun. It's not sunrise and it's not sunset. It's both at the same time. And also neither. It's noon. Then we are now, this is officially the return trip. We're on the way back. Many picture because pretty, yes. The moon is above there as well. More moon. They're doing repairs, so the port looks awful. Terrible. But at least there's cool boats. And we love cool boats. Again, I take this picture, I just turn 180 degrees, I take this picture. Yeah. Avalanche walls. 'Cause there's houses, and there's snow, and you gotta mitigate what you can. I wanted to take this picture because cool boat. That one GIF thing. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Anyways, there was a statue. And it is saying something. I can't read Latin, so I don't know what it says, but it was, oh, we know that one. Yeah, the half elf. Okay, yes. I am now in sync with you. I am of understanding. Here, though, on the other side, de noordelijke endepunt af en meridiaanbuur på genom Norge, Sverige og Rusland. So it's like the endpoint for like a meridian, okay? Something I don't understand because I'm stupid, but I do. It's a statue, so I took a picture of it, and then it got dark immediately. Hell yeah! At this point, we're back in Tromsø, and I got my DSLR out, and I tried to take nighttime photos, and I fucking failed. This is me zoomed all the way in. And it's very hard to focus on things that are far away. Also, there's something up with the camera because these red splotches are in every photo. Good. You'd almost think the camera's old. Then I took a picture of the moon. Then I took a brighter picture of the moon. Then I took a slightly better picture of the moon. Then I took a slightly better picture of the moon. Then I took a slightly better picture of the moon. Then I took a slightly better picture of the moon. Then I took a slightly better picture of the moon, and it's not bad. And this is just with the regular lens on the camera. It's incredible what you can do with optical zoom. Then I took a slightly better picture of the moon. Then I took a slightly worse picture of the moon. Here's a church. Does your church look this cool? I don't think so. I didn't go in because we weren't in port long enough for me to go anywhere. Also, it's the middle of the night at this point, so no thank you. Man, trying to get steady nighttime photos on a boat is very difficult. Because a boat moves, you see, which is the enemy of standing still for long exposures. But this one's as clear as it was gonna get. Cool church. Maybe that one's about as good. Speaking of cool boat, fucking check this thing out. You still have the Christmas tree up. There's light reindeer. And there's a blinged out boat. Incredible stuff. Featuring some guy. Sorry for taking a picture of you. I didn't realize you were there. Hi. I really hope I didn't take any pictures of anything inappropriate in any of these windows. Hello? Are you nude? Hello? Are you nude? No. Really no naked people in any of these windows? What a shame. Blinged out boat. Love this thing. Beautiful. This was in Tromsø. And then there was this graffitied little bunker box thing that I took a terrible photo of. Cool boat with crane on it. You love to see it. Here's a crazy thing. Have you seen these things before? They're like poles with lights on them. I'm thinking of calling them light poles. Here's the darker version of the same picture that's not as blurry. Then I took just a picture of the water because the reflections were nice. Then I took a bad picture of what was on the other side of the water, which was just a store. Shopping center. More light reflections because pretty water. We like it when water does the thing with the reflection, with the little wobblies in it because of ripples from disturbance in the water. There's a bridge. Forgot to tell y'all that there's a bridge. Here you go, bridge. There's the church again. Church again. Church again. There's the other side of the boat with the port. There's a bad picture of the same thing a slightly brighter one, a slightly brighter one again, a slightly brighter one again. Bike. Bike. Then I just took a picture towards the city, because there was this like little smokestack, and then it turned out real dark, so I said fuck it, turn on auto exposure. Hope there's no photosensitive people. Ah. Anyways, I at this point I was just taking pictures to test the camera. What are you taking a picture of, buddy? Are you also taking a picture of the cool boat? Me too. Here's another picture of the door. I don't know why I like taking picture of this door specifically. I just thought it was neat. Here's inside. You go in there, and there's stairs, and there's like posters with fish on them, and then there's like a little museum. We're now inside the ship. I just had to listen to the music real quick. This is like a little museum that tells the story of the ship. Because there's been ships before this one that had the same name. So this was like a little like history area of the ship that told like the first boat with the name Vesterholm were this place and this place. And now 100 years later, we're still doing the thing. So I took blurry pictures so we can't read what it says. God damn it. I took another picture of the place, and then we set off. Now there's daylight. It's daylight again. I like big mountains. Here I am on the front bit. There's like a little bit on deck 5 where you can go out, and you can't go all the way up to the bow of the ship because that's a crew only place, but you can stand up here. And there's a bridge. And there's mountains, my beloved. And then more mountains, because I love mountains. And there's people with flags, because we were waving our flags at the cars driving over the bridge. And then this guy was getting ready, because after we went through underneath the bridge, we were going to do a stop in port, so he was getting all the ropes ready. Fun. Do you see it? Bird. My man's fishing for bird. Here's the other birds. It's still wild to me that birds can just be outside and exist in cold That doesn't seem right. Birds seem like... Birds seem like should be warm. How bird cold? How bird so cold it gets blue? Then, at night, I say night, but this isn't night. This is like 5 or 6 p.m. We get back into the Troll Fjord. And we do the whole show with the fog lights lighting up the side of the mountain again. That was the only picture I took because we'd already taken. Oh, sorry, this is gonna be bad for photosensitivity. Unless it just starts to buffer, that is. Sorry. Oops, sorry. Because I'd already taken these pictures from the first time we went, and these were good pictures. I like these. I like how bright the fog lights were and how dark everything else was. So I only took. Sorry, I'm doing it again. Sorry. Sorry. It's happening again, but forwards this time. Sorry. Right, okay, we gotta go back. Then we arrived in a place called what was it called? I think this was Brennnesund. Which at this point we're pretty much halfway down the coast again. It's gone pretty quick. So I took a couple of pictures while it was still daylight. I went to a mall and there was a place called Otaku Diner. They had 2012 era memes posted on A4 paper, printed out, just stuck to the wall. They had One Piece Wanted posters over by the bar. And they had a hotline for mental health help. And they served chicken katsu burger. I didn't eat there because I wasn't hungry. So I just went to a store, bought a thing of Pokemon cards, and then I went back to the boat. Here's the boat. Then I decided to take another picture of what the inside of the ship looks like, because I realized that I'd only taken pictures of the outside, to be honest. So this is what the cafeteria looks like. It had these little booths. Then I went back outside because fuck staying inside. Teehee. More mountains in the distance. And then now we're back in it's doing a bad job because now we're back in Brennnesund, I think. No, wait, no. Wrong. This is Kristiansund. This is the last stop. Like the last day before I get home. I stepped off, I went to the store, I got something to eat, I got a drink, and then I walked back to the boat. There's a lot of snow, there's a building in the distance, big balls. Look at them, there's big balls, point and look at the big balls. And now, I'm pretty sure this is the day I get home. We're now in the home stretch. I've woken up, I've had breakfast, and now I'm just out on deck, understanding that soon I'll be off the boat and I'll have to go home. And it feels weird because I've been on a boat for the last 11 days. And out there in the distance, there's a light. And wowee wowee, I haven't seen this in a while. There's actual sunlight. Not just daylight, because the sun's off just underneath the horizon. No, actual sunlight. That's crazy. There's shadows, there's direct light. All stuff I hadn't seen in well over a week. There it is. The sun. Wow. At this point, we're starting to get very close to port, and I just started taking pictures, all willy-nilly. There were boats, and that's it. Those were all the digital photos I took and kept. That were usable, at the very least. There were more, but they were so blurry that you literally couldn't make out anything. So I deleted them. Now I do technically have more to show. However, I'm gonna run like 2 minutes of ads while I set up the webcam. Okay? Okay. Cool. Glad we're all in agreement. Okay, we're back. If you didn't want those ads, you probably should have subscribed using Twitch Prime. Or just a regular subscription with your hard-earned money. Smiley face. Now. Esto. I have to find the webcam. There it is. I found the webcam, y'all. You can see how dirty my desk is. Now I have to position it without doxing myself. It seems kind of red. I'm going to fix that. That's less red. No. Bigger video. Camera control. It has autofocus. I said that was all the digital photos I had. That doesn't mean those were all the photos I had. I have more. I have the photos I took on my instant camera. And now we're gonna go through this whole thing again. Look at my really bad instant photos. There's the cabin. That's where I well, I didn't eat there, I slept there. Those pictures were in black and white because I was still using up the black and white film. Turn that off. Move this over here so I can actually see what I'm doing. Let me take that webcam. Make it a little bigger. A little bigger. As a treat. You know? There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. These cameras are a little bit bad. But having physical media is. Chat hidden behind camera? Yeah. Yeah. I can probably fix that by just doing that. Are you happy now? This is a statue. This is in Olesen, I'm pretty sure. I like this one. This one I like, actually. Just a staircase. He's fire. Now, this tower is a cinema. They show movies here. Which is fun. Dark. Taking pictures outside with these things is hard because it's dark. Everything ends up dark. There's the door again. Door, my beloved. The beloved door. Here's at the bar. It was really dark. That's the hallway. That's what the hallways with all the cabins looked like inside the ship. It's dark and blue. Way up north. I took pictures of them thrash. Smoking kills, don't do it. Literally don't smoke cigarettes, you're literally a loser. I kind of like these next 3 photos because they got a bit of like a pink vibe to them. Like, look at that, that's pink. That's a pink photo. And so's that. Pink sky. Then we are back to darkness. You can see my grody thumb. Lovely. Up here. Mountains and darkness. There's the statue from earlier, now in physical media. Boat from darkness. Cool boat from earlier. You remember. It's dark and it's hard to see. Santa on a motorcycle, neon 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 Santa on a motorcycle. Dark, hard to see. Dark, hard to see. Dark, hard to see. Dark, hard to Christmas tree. A pagoda? Is that what that thing's called? A very, very snowy pagoda. Dark, hard to see. Street sign. Dark, hard to see. Boat. Bright deck of ship. Right. Deck of ship. Bright. Ocean. I really like this one. This one came out nice. Colorful, very blue. The orange is popping. This one ended up a bit too bright. You can't really see the boat I was trying to take a picture of. Too bad. Land. There's a crane on board. I'm guessing it's for dropping the like emergency floats. Mountain. I love mountain. There was a bridge. Now that it was actually bright, I could get these like nice, like bright background shadow silhouettes going. I thought that was fun. And then I couldn't tell what was color film and what was black and white, so I just put in a random one, and that turned out to be the black and white one, so I just started taking pictures with it. Like through the peephole. Staircase indoors. That's what the staircase looked like. more bridge. Another bridge, I should say. The sand bridge from the other side. I think this would have looked really good in color, but it's not bad in black and white either. You can clearly see it's a bridge. That one's less clear that it's a bridge. It's a little overexposed. That's how you get up to the bridge. There's a staircase on the outside. This is the reverse of the staircase that I fell down. Here you can see how steep it is. I fell about here and just slid the rest of the way down. Nay comfortable. More pictures. At this point I was just trying to spend my film before we got to port. I just took pictures of everything. And then I'm over to my last packet of film. I took a picture of the stair again in color this time. Yellow means danger. You fall. Fall down. You bruise your ass. There were boats. There's the bow of the ship. I went outside, out front there again, and take a couple of pictures. This one's nice. I really like how this one came out. With actual sunlight and everything. Same with this one. Sunlight helps. Who would have thunk? Golden hour sunlight make pictures nice. But don't take picture towards the sun or you'll overexpose it and it'll turn out blue somehow. And I think that was it. Those were all the pictures. Wow. That's all I did. Those are the places I went. Those were the things I saw. But I'm not done. Now I'm in the now I'm in the section of the stream where I just tell you what I'm going to be doing later. If you come back next week at some point, I got this thing, which is not Lego, but it's a building kit, and it's the boats. It's one of those where you can make it look like the different boats. So probably just gonna turn on stream at some point next week and build this, so hit hit follow, join Discord, maybe subscribe if you have money, and at some point next week we'll hang out and just talk shit and build this thing. Also, at some point, I bought this book. It's called The Magical Creatures of Norway, Troll, and it is, unsurprisingly, about trolls. When the first humans migrated to the Scandinavian peninsula some 10,000 years ago, they found that the land was already inhabited. Strange creatures lived in mountains, rivers, lakes, and forests. Creatures of various shapes and sizes, with abilities no human possessed. The early Norwegians had to learn to live alongside them. It is a whole book about trolls. I intend to make it at least one stream, maybe two if we spend a long time on it, and I will just read this book to you. And I'll like chime in with whether or not these are things I like that are well known, just common knowledge, or if I also learned something. Because trolls are just an inherent part of Norwegian culture. Yeah, reading stream. And then, for something a little more immediate, I feel like an ad's about to happen. Hopefully not, though. I can't take the whole pile down, but on Saturday, focus, woman. Pokemon TCG. I have two of these. I have... Oh, yeah, there's the ad. I can't believe this. Somebody issue ad block to everyone. Anyways, I have two of these. I have 3 Crown Zenith tins. I have 2 Elite Trainer boxes from Twilight Masquerade. I have 3 Paldea collection, like special collection boxes. I have a Mimikyu EX box. I have a Blood Moon Ursaluna EX box. I have 1 3-pack of Paldea Evolved. I have 20 packs of Chilling Rain, or Chilling Pain, as some people have called it, because of the absolute dog water pull rates from that set. And then I have 2 fancy Morpeko boxes from Crown Zenith. And I'm gonna unpack all that on Saturday. So come back on Saturday. And, yeah, we'll hang out. We'll have a chat. And we'll see if, my gambling addiction pays off or not. Also, tomorrow morning, I'm heading into town to see if they have in stock the Prismatic Evolution boxes. If not, if they do have it, I'll buy one. I'll buy one of them. If I show up on Saturday with more than one Prismatic Evolution box, shame me. I will buy one of them. If they don't have it, I will just buy some One Piece cards. And it'll be a Pokemon card opening stream featuring a little bit of One Piece. Just a little bit of One Piece as a treat. Hopefully not extremely expensive. It is going to be a little bit expensive, but Twitch did pay out $120. So, if it costs more than $120, then good. Hopefully it doesn't, though. I'm going to a regular store, not like a collector store. So hopefully they have like almost regular retail prices. If they have it, we'll see. If they have them, but they are ridiculously expensive, I'm canceling. I'm not going to do it. I'll buy the One Piece cards instead. Okay? Okay. That's the plan for Saturday. Tomorrow we're playing Hyper Light Breaker. No, not right now. Saturday. We're doing Saturday. We're sticking to the black. I'm just showing off that I have box with woman on it. Box with woman on it. Toxic woman. I'm putting this back on the shelf, and she's gonna stay there until Saturday. Tomorrow, on stream tomorrow, because I'm also gonna stream tomorrow, Hyper Light Breaker. Now, I've played a little bit of Hyper Light Breaker, and it is an early access game, and it has early access problems. Those early access problems being difficulty scaling, for the most part. It is ridiculously just unfair right from the get-go. Maybe playing co-op will help. There's also an issue of if you do badly, you lose your gear, and then you keep having to restart run after run after run with just the base starter gear. Oh, don't worry, I've understood very little from the 4 hours I tried it. The main thing I figured out was that you need to be a coward. Once you start taking a lot of damage, you need to just head to the teleporter and escape. This is not a run, die, repeat kind of game. This is a run, take damage, oh shit, I'm fucked, and go to the teleporter type game. Because you want to escape with as much gear as possible so you can save it and sell it and buy better gear and hopefully maybe defeat a boss, something I've not done. I got absolutely steamrolled. The only time I tried to fight a boss didn't go well. Anyways, tomorrow, Cobus will be there. We'll play Hyper Light Breaker. Maybe Digi, maybe, who knows? Hey, listen, if you buy the game, despite the mixed reviews it currently has, and, you know, I think it's a lobby of 3 people, though, so if the 3 of us play, then the 3 of us play, but if not, if there's room for another player, that could be you. You, chat, it could be you. Is there anything else? You. I feel like that was all I had. I've slept for a total of like 3 hours today. I slept 2 hours this morning, then I had to wake up and go to a meeting. Then I got home, then I slept another hour or so. And now I did this. So the plan is do more sleep, then go to the store, head into town tomorrow. See if they have the Pokemon. If not, oh well. Come back. Hyper Light Breaker in the evening. And cards on Saturday. Cool. Oh. What? Are they doing construction, or is the weather bad, or what's happening? Land maintenance on a thingy around noon. Oh yeah. I'm probably not going to be home until way out in the afternoon. So that's okay. I am, as the kids call it, sleepy and tired. Oh, okay. I see. Well, we'll cross our fingers and we'll be, hold on, let me do this. Now you can actually see chat. It's been behind there the whole time. Yeah. I'm really happy that the music ended up being like a music box thing right at the end. Oh. Yeah. Short stream today, but I did all I needed to. I showed off my pictures, and I told you what I did. If you want longer streams, come back again tomorrow, and the day after, and next week, and the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that, the week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that. Yeah. Yeah, if you want if you're absolutely strapped for anything to watch, go watch Cobus's VOD of Xenoblade. Me though, I've used up all my gay. Now time to sleep. Ooh. I dropped my thing. Sorry for yelling. At some point I gotta get rid of all the Christmas assets in my OBS, but that'll be a tomorrow afternoon kind of thing. Oh my god. Pick shit up over art. Magnetized to my PC. It's blinding me. Oh. The music's over, so, yeah.